And it's certainly a different world to your usual place of work. How are you enjoying it? Matt took a couple of seconds. More than I thought I would. It makes a great change from fund managing. So, were you not tempted to do this kind of thing full-time? Make a career out of it? Say goodbye to the bank and hello to the classroom? Amy noted Matt's skeptical expression. You're a natural at it, and you always wanted to be a teacher. I already have a career, Amy. Amy continued, undeterred. You can make such a difference to people's lives. Aren't you being a bit melodramatic? I don't think so. I'm just trying to make sure you can see the benefits, that's all. She smiled as she took a sip of her peppermint tea, the label from the bag dangling over the side. Harvey in particular really respects you. You think? Oh yes, you should have seen how he was with some of the other tutors. I'm not sure I want to know. He scared off 3 tutors in the past 6 months. He threatened to fistfight the first one after the guy made the mistake of singling him out in class. I won't tell you about what he did to the other 2. It's possible they deserved it, though. A lot of teachers can't really handle these kids. They have to be approached in just the right way, otherwise things can go badly wrong. Are you able to tell me more about Harvey, his background? Sure. His father left when he was 8. Mother struggled to cope, financially and otherwise, with a family of 4. His older brother was killed 3 years ago in a gang-related incident. Chased through Peckham and knifed to death. Harvey was already being drawn into gangs. Most of those kids are. But he really went off the rails after his brother's death. Got involved in petty crime, then drug running, then harassment, and finally an assault that left a rival gang member hospitalized. Wow, Matt said, thinking back again to the incident with Harvey. He's very intelligent, though, Amy added. But you already know that. Matt nodded. Harvey was by far the brightest in the class. He just needs to put it to good use. Amy nodded. He's ambitious too, but you know, the week before you started, he came to tell me he was quitting. Said he'd got tired of it all. So what changed? New tutor, maybe? Matt somehow doubted that. Amy continued. I think he'd lost confidence in himself a little after a couple of tough classes, but he seems to have gone from strength to strength since. You think in a few weeks' time he'll be ready for the assessment? I hope so. I'm not sure who's more nervous about this, them or me. Passing the exam would give the students academic credits, which they could use to build up to a higher qualification. You'll do fine. Amy smiled. If you decide to stick around a while longer, maybe take another class. The guys can continue to help you too. Help me? I've not seen you this positive in a long time, she replied. You seem happy in a way that you haven't been since. Amy trailed off. Since I split from Beth, Matt finished with some reluctance. His relationship with Beth had ended 18 months ago, following a gradual yet apparently unstoppable decay in relations that began after the death of his father from a heart attack just 6 months earlier. He had tried to drown his grief with his job, but while ever longer hours worked wonders for his career, winning him promotion at UGT to manager of the bank's premier ethical investment fund, it had soured his relationship with Beth. I meant since Adam died. Oh, Matt's face darkened. I know you still blame yourself, but you shouldn't. Adam Thomas, a young co-worker whom Matt had mentored during Adam's first few months with the company, had fallen to his death from an apartment balcony during a party for UGT employees. Tests had shown traces of cocaine in his system. Matt felt tremendous guilt at what had happened. He was well aware of how hard the company pushed new recruits, how stressful that could be, and that drugs or alcohol often emerged as a coping mechanism. After all, he'd been through it himself. He should have done more to protect Adam. And what you did afterwards, you weren't your normal self. I still cheated on Beth, whatever the circumstances. In the midst of what Matt now recognized was severe depression had come a transgression that to Beth was unforgivable. A drunken one-night stand with a colleague, Jessica Summers. Thrown out of the family home and sinking deeper into mental stress during a torrid 6 months in which Beth began a new relationship, he had been given permission to take unpaid leave for an initial 12-month period. Now, with the year almost gone, he was feeling a lot better and looking to return.